All right, outlaws and fellow muscle car, sports car, fast car enthusiasts. So we're gonna talk about cover a little trash talking. We've got Kia, which who the hell thinks of Kia as something like, yeah, Kia, can't wait to own it. And then we got the Dodge Challenger SRT Black Ghost doing what is called a UDrag race. And the way that this is trolly stated, I am going to guess that the ones that everybody would like to win, the cooler car, did not exactly succeed. All right, so the full title of this is Kia EV6 GT versus Dodge Challenger SRT Black Ghost. UDrag race result is sure to hurt feelings, and I think we all know where that's going. But let's take a look. All right, so the Kia EV6, so that's EV, so obviously it has all-wheel drive versus your muscle car, the last of the muscle cars. 807 horsepower rear-wheel drive, which we know that's great, but spinning is not winning. And if you got all-wheel drive that can just grab all at once and get going, that's a hell of an advantage. That makes a difference. Although I'd say the tires, the understanding of the vehicle with the driver, yada yada yada, will make the difference. But let's be honest, all-wheel drive, all you have to do is just slam on the accelerating pedal and it will make the difference. So yeah, technology is technology, reality is reality. Anyways, let's move forward. So one part of a bold new wave and one part is a tearful adieu. Yes, both are performance flagships. Only one can win this UDrag. I've already made my guess. Okay, so what the hell is a UDrag? UDrag racing tests acceleration, braking, and cornering speed by having both cars begin with the traditional drag race, but only ends once the two make a 180-degree turn and get back to the original starting point. So again, some kind of skill and speed. Well, skill at driving and handling, of course. On paper, according to this author, on paper, this race looks somewhat stacked in most cars' favor. I disagree. As I say, EVs have the acceleration power stacked up. Now, there is a guy, I think it's, Demonology. He has a Demon, the 2018 Demon, that he's completely spec'd out to be like 1,000 horsepower plus, and just all sorts of kind of craziness to it. And then when you look at the inside of his Demon, it no longer looks like a Demon. It looks like something you got like bits and pieces off from auction. But I digress. He's able to defeat Tesla Plaids, but that's just because he's done crazy stuff with the Demon. So whatever. If your vehicle, your Challenger happens to have 1,000 plus horsepower, yes, you will still be the king of the road, or at least in your mind you will be. Let's move forward. So the Black Challenger Ghost specs, of course, we've got 807 horsepower and 707 pounds-foot of torque. Blah, blah, blah. That's 231 horsepower more and 162 pound-foot more torque the Kia. Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes because I don't want to drag this out. The Kia also happens to weigh 370 pounds more, but that's because of the battery. You got that dense cobalt-made lithium battery at the bottom of it. That's kind of makes a difference there. Let's go ahead and watch this.
And we're off, and we're away. Come on, hook up, hook up. Little bit of wheel spin from both of us.
Awful.
Oh, that EV6 is fast.
Okay.
Pick your braking point. Pick your braking point. It's not too deep on it.
All right, now they got to spin around.
No, that's better.
Sorry for the quality, but I'm sure you can still see the get the gist of it.
And now feed the power. A little bit squirrely. Come on, Black Ghost! I think it's in the bag. I think it's in the bag.
Yeah, no.
Do it for Detroit! Oh my God. 110 miles an hour, 120 miles an hour, 130 miles an hour.
Yep. Okay, so that surprised nobody. The electric car won. All-wheel drive just gets off super fast. And that's really the difference right there. In the end, yes, one has more horsepower than the other, but the other is a completely different design. It's got all-wheel drive, and it just picks up and poof, goes. All right, so the Kia does 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, a full second faster than the Dodge. The gap between the two remains similar all the way to the end of the quarter mile. Only during braking does the Challenger begin to shorten the gap. It also corners harder than the Kia, but it's not enough. The Kia rolls to the power finish as well as the Dodge. Race 2 goes exactly the same with a little more drama from the tail-happy Dodge. The future might be electric, but that still doesn't mean it'll be slow. And the EV6 GT, you can cram in 4 friends for the ride. Woo! Yeah, so it's just, yeah. Instant torque, all-wheel drive makes a difference. The biggest failure, I've said this before in this channel, I'll say it again for Dodge, was not making the last Charger, the last Challenger, all-wheel drive, or at least hybrid. Because that would have made the difference, and it would have smoke-checked EVs for quite some time. But let's be honest, that's not what the car manufacturers want. People lie and they say, well, you know, we're getting going EVs, there's nothing you can do. It's not a natural progression. It's a forced progression through everyone's government. Stellantis is very pro-European Union. They're very pro-electric car, and they wanted it to go away as quickly as possible so they could make more money with their new electric vehicles, because that's what businesses do. They make money and nothing else. They do not give a damn about what you, the consumer, want. And EVs are a living testament to that. Anywho's, so surprise to no one, the Black Ghost lost, but at the end of the day, one looks cooler than the other, one sounds cooler than the other, and one is cooler than the other. So, yes, your electric vehicle may be faster, and it probably will dominate the drag strip and track for probably for the lifetime, the rest of the existence of humanity to come, until they're replaced by, I don't know, some kind of crazy hydrogen fusion or nuclear fusion. At the end of the day, the Dodge Challenger is still way cooler. All right, Outlaws. We'll see you next time.